Hey everybody, I am back today with my Creative Sketches a Reimagined video. I will be working with the rest of my Cocoa Daisy Doodles and Dashes kit. I've already used this kit to do all of my functional planning in September, all of my memory planner pages in September, which you will see coming up on my channel later on. And now I can work on some layouts. I think that I have enough for two. So I've already completed this one, and I think I have enough of the kit left to do one more layout with the Doodles and Dashes collection. So again, getting the most out of these kits. I love this subscription, one of my absolute favorites. And I really do not see myself like discontinuing them anytime soon. Love, love, love them. Okay. So I'm going to start with this peachy floral paper. This is a full sheet. The sheets are, they're 8 by 13. So this is a half a sheet of paper, which means it is 8 by 6.5. If you need to know for whatever reason. And I am going to go ahead and kind of take that corner. I folded it. I'm going to add some staples to it. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it down in onto the middle of my page. Actually, I think it gets put over a little bit to the left. I followed this sketch really quite closely. Like I told you guys before, Creative Scrappers sketches, these are going to be a bit hard for me because they really are like my style. But I do add a bit of washi tape to the layout that's not included on the sketch, and my photos, as you can see, one is horizontal and one is vertical, whereas the sketch itself shows two portrait. So my photos are portrait and landscape, but the sketch shows two portrait photos. One of my absolute favorite things about this Doodles and Dashes kit is the washi tape, so I knew I wanted to use quite a bit of it. I started with a strip under my photo, and then I cut this kind of minty green polka dotty paper, and it kind of created this shelf under my photo. And then I'm going to grab my favorite circle dies, and I'm going to die cut a whole bunch of circles. There's a lot of circles on this sketch, which makes me super happy because, you guys, I love circles. And so we can go ahead and die cut a bunch of those. Once I had all those circles die cut, I'm going to go ahead and kind of play with them. So I did circles in all different sizes, and I die cut them from a bunch of different pattern papers. Some of them I'm going to cut in half, like this really big one I'm going to cut in half because I want to use it in two areas, and it can just tuck under my photos. So all these circles kind of tuck under and around my photos, which means it's, you know, I can get a lot of use out of the circles. I can cut them in half, things like that, to get more circles if I need to. But at the end, this kind of worked pretty well. So I'm just going to decide where I want my circles to go. And I really like that configuration. Again, just following the sketch pretty closely. Now, I am going to deviate from the sketch in this section because I really want to add more of this gorgeous washi tape. So I'm going to add a strip to the top and a strip to the bottom of my page. And the multicolored washi tape is going to add that pattern that will bring all the other colors together. So I really wanted to go ahead and add that. Now I'm just going to grab my tape runner. I'm going to add all of my circles down. And you can see I've already created my title. I used my long and skinny letter dies from Honeybee Stamps, and I made my own kind of thickers. So I die cut the yellow paper, and then I also die cut 3 more letters in white and then layered them up to give them some dimension. I'm using the bottom of that washi as a kind of guideline to help me get my title straight. And I'm just putting these letters down with some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. So these photos are of my youngest son and my 2 nephews. These photos are from 2019, and they were taken at my grandfather's like memorial, not the service, but like we had a little dinner afterwards. And my sister snapped these photos, and the boys are being silly. They're all wearing, all three of them, they're each wearing one of my grandfather's hats, and they were just having a good time. So the photos aren't really, like, they can be happy photos, right? Even though the occasion was maybe not necessarily happy, they're super cute in these pictures. So I definitely wanted to scrapbook them. And I'm just going to call them the Hat Brigade. And now I can just go ahead and start adding die cuts. So I have lots of embellishments and a good amount of stickers, but I'm kind of running out of paper. So I think my next layout using this kit to kind of finish it up is going to be a 80-20 layout. Definitely. So what I'm doing here is I'm going through all of the stickers and all of the die cuts, and I'm just adding elements to these little circles to create a couple of clusters. This is kind of where I deviated from the sketch just a little bit. I kind of set the sketch. I had long ago set the sketch aside. And so I'm just going my own way now with kind of embellishing, deciding where I want things to go. And I'm going to use a lot of these stickers. So I had a couple larger die cuts I chose, and then I'm just going to add these stickers. And again, I went with stickers and die cuts that had like all the colors in it, because a lot of the papers that I have left over are not multicolored papers. So we have like that orange paper, and then the green paper, and then the yellow paper. And so I wanted to make sure I had some multicolored patterns and elements that kind of reinforce that all those colors go together, right? So that's what I'm doing here, just adding bits and bobs, having these kind of floral pieces come in and out. I love the floral pieces in this kit because the floral pieces are not super, what's the word? They're not really, really feminine, right? They're not really pink. They're not really, we don't have like the big cabbage roses type stuff, right? These are really, really nice, light, dainty florals, perfect for these photos. And that is where we are going to call this one done. Thank you so much for joining me today. If there are any more of the 12 by 12 Doodles and Dashes kits in the Cocoa Daisy shop, I will be sure to link them down below. It's not an affiliate link or anything. These are just products I love. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will talk to you all again very soon. Bye.